The 4th is upon us, and let us celebrate what America was, and not what it has become. When you wrap yourself up in the flag, remember, it is the fabric that makes this flag great, and the fabric is the people. Never let demagogues or fear allow you to sacrifice the freedoms that our forefathers fought so valiantly for and died for. The cost of freedom has been too great and is an ongoing struggle. Yet we must persist, because not only do we, but the people of the world deserve it. Let's make America the shining light of freedom again, and take back the government that was meant to be, for the people and by the people. When we allow our Bill of Rights to be dismantled by fearmongers who create self-fulfilling prophecies via false flag operations, we dishonor all those who have given their lives and who will give their lives in protecting what once was, is not now, but will once again be this great country of ours. The elitists must be put in their place, along with the people who have become their pawns. Don't listen to the scare tactics that they have used in the past. Don't give them another chance to complete the takeover. End the corporate takeover America. This includes Wall Street, the military-industrial complex, and the Federal Reserve. This is our country.
Our country. Our country that's been stolen away from us. Captured by those who traffic in fear and hatred and bigotry and poison.
I feel like we're lost in the forest right now. We're down the rabbit hole.
And there is no end in sight.
I know you all feel the same sentiments.
The rage against the unanswerable abyss.
The terror of what lies ahead.
The confusion of what this nation has become.
We are in a dark place.
Perhaps the darkest place.
Unable to even conceive of the idea of light.
But we have been in such midnight moments before.
We have been in the pits of Vietnam.
And the hanging trees of Jim Crow.
We have despaired on the cotton fields of Mississippi.
And the breadlines of the Depression.
We've been beaten down by crooked cops.
Pushed around by factory bosses.
Terrorized by the Klan
and the fascists
and the Nazis
and know nothing
and the fat cats
and robber barons
and the corrupt politicians
and wicked masters.
But we have never surrendered.
We have never weakened or wavered.
Did we surrender at Kent State?
Jackson State?
No.
Did we surrender at Selma, Alabama?
No.
Did we surrender at Haymarket?
No.
On the lettuce fields of California.
In the textile mills of Massachusetts?
In the coal mines of Colorado.
In the meatpacking plants of Chicago.
At the Stonewall riots.
At the pro-choice rallies.
At the equal rights for women marches.
At the anti-war demonstrations.
At the strikes and the walkouts.
And the bus boycotts.
No.
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 Remember, we have history on our side.
We have the march of progress. The struggle for what is right
And good.
and pure and free
And equal.
and just and beautiful.
We have the raised fist
Of every fighter.
We have the righteous scale of anyone who's been wronged by the system
Anywhere, at any time.
We have the power of the powerless.
We have the moral clarity of the dispossessed.
We are the heart, the soul of the struggle, the battle that never ends.
Look to our heroes.
We are the inheritors of a proud past,
populated by giants,
heroes,
artists,
revolutionaries,
thinkers, believers in mankind,
defenders of the oppressed.
We have the pen of Walt Whitman,
And Hemingway.
The determination of Cesar Chavez.
Margaret Sanger, and Sojourner Truth.
The faith of Martin and Malcolm.
The beauty of Billie Holiday and Duke Ellington.
The strength of Roosevelt and Kennedy.
The joy of Mark Twain.
The history of America
has been written by us.
It does not belong to demagogues,
the fearmongers,
The war profiteers.
the rich, the greedy,
theocrats,
and the mulans.
They twist the Constitution.
But we make it straight.
They wrap themselves in the flag.
But we fight for the freedoms.
Not the fabric.
They shout out their pledges of allegiance, but we do the dirty work of democracy.
They claim to represent the real America.
But we are the keepers of the tree of liberty.
It ain't over yet, folks.
Not by a long shot.
So cry a few tears.
Bang against the walls.
Scream into the wind.
Then collect yourself and get back to work.
It's time to punch the clock. The battle for America has begun.